This past weekend, we had some crazy storms go through up north at our northern location up in Gilbert, Minnesota. And we also had very strong, very strange storms go around our Hudson location as well. And as we're talking with clients, I just wanted to make a video and just explain the importance of making sure that you talk to your insurance agency before filing a claim. And so a lot of times if you're talking to someone who's door knocking or a vendor who's just trying to, volume sell and really sell off of like just hail damage and getting things done quick and that type of thing, um, there'll be sometimes pressure to just skip past talking with your insurance agency and going straight to the company and filing a claim. And I just wanted to talk about why this is really important, that due diligence happens before you just default to file a claim. Now, one thing I will tell you is that a quality insurance agency is going to ask a few questions and do some checks before they just file a claim. If you're calling in and they're just filing it, unless there's absolutely catastrophic damage and it's very obvious, there are some things that are important to do first, to make sure that filing a claim is in your best interest. So first is we're going to check things like deductibles. Some companies, are jacking up deductibles to very large amounts, like even sometimes, 1-2% of the dwelling amount, and it gets to be very high. And so first we're just going to want to know, like, what does this deductible look like in your situation? So that you know off the bat. Number two, we just need to double check that there is damage. I mean, a lot of the roofs around, honestly, in Minnesota and Wisconsin, we have a lot of new roofs in our area, and they withstand a lot more than older roofs. And so we really want to get somebody that is a reputable vendor that we trust, and we have people that we can suggest to you if you don't have anybody that you trust. To double check that, yes, in fact, there's damage. So we want to check those two things before we just file a claim. And once we know that, and we can help then to give you the best advice, like, yes, it would make the most sense in this case to file a claim, or potentially there are times where it wouldn't make sense to file a claim. The reason that we do that is because we really do need to protect your policy. Homeowners insurance is not the same as it was 3 to 5 years ago. And so we want to make sure that we're not having like very small claims paid out, or a claim opened and $0 paid out. Like those little small amounts paid out or zero paid, they still count as claims, and they can actually impact your policy more harshly than a large claim, because an insurance company will look at it as your willingness to file a claim. And since insurance is there for sudden and catastrophic situations that you can't yourself recoup from, they're looking at it a little bit harsher with those small or no paid claims. And also because it costs those insurance companies just as much to process those claims as it does some of these larger ones as well. So there's actually a bigger picture here. And so I just, any reputable vendor is going to understand the importance of doing due diligence and having a process before you just skip and go straight to filing a claim. So that's a little bit of why we first will check deductibles, and then make sure there is in fact damage before just skipping straight to filing a claim.